If you want to stop losing money in the forex market, you need to watch this video until the end as I'm explaining to you guys exactly the importance of candle closures and what exactly do I wait for when I enter trade. I'm telling you by end of this video, you will have a very clear understanding as this is simple, stupid, but yet super profitable and simple that anybody, whether advanced or beginner, will able to understand. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but one thing I can tell you guys, honestly, it really works. Now, I had many methodologies, many strategies that I've used, and yes, I always have a strategy for different market conditions, but this is one methodology that works through all the conditions in the market in different years of market conditions here. So if you really want to go through a simple but yet a highly profitable methodology, then this will be for you. It's simple, like I said, but profitable. And let's get straight into it. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and if you want to join me on the live streams completely free, then click the link in my description and join the free group where I stream every single day on the market on gold and see if I'm going to buy or sell using the same methodology right over here. So with that being said, traders, the first thing to do in the market, is to be able to look at, okay, is the market trending or is the market in a range? Now, the one thing I would love to spot first things is I want to spot a range. Now, it's very important before a massive move in the market tends to range first. Now, what does this arrangement look like? It looks like this. So market has this training markets, right? Everyone knows this, I assume. There's uptrends, clear uptrends, and there are clear downtrends. Now, this is not what I want to teach you. This is not what I want to teach you. I want to teach you something. In this uptrend, before the market makes this massive move, what usually happens is it'll look like something like this in a bit more detail. Market goes up and the market does a bit of a range. And then market continue pulsing up and the market does a range. And the market continue pulsing up and does a range. Maybe until then, market changes direction and then does the same thing. You understand? In a downtrend until market finds where it wants to range for some time again and maybe change its direction again. This is the way the market really moves, traders. It doesn't just move in a clear uptrend like this, in a clear downtrend like this. It moves in the sequence as I showed right here. It will have a point where it ranges and then impulse, range, impulse. So the question is, how do I get the perfect entry on this impulses right here? And that's what I'm going to explain to you guys. I always wait for a simple candle closure. And let me show you guys a simple example as well that we took today. A great trade over here for today on a 15-minute time frame. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me show you guys a simple thing over here. As you see, market is arranging beautifully over here. What I do is I usually spot a clear range. Like I said, you can always, you know, join the free group and see that this was actually sent out in our community ahead of time before it actually played out. And I'm not just thumb sucking something for you guys, okay? You can see a clear structure right here. Once market closes out with a candle body, as you can see this candle right here, the market closes out with a clear body, traders. And right over here, you can see once the market closed, it took off impulsively in one direction. Now, the same thing every time when the market had a high, you'll see something happens. It has a low, right? You can see once the market closed outside, closed, it impulsed up. You understand what I'm saying? You look at it the same thing over here. We have these highs and we have the lows, right? What happened? Market closed out, it starts pushing all the way up. And this is in a 15-minute time frame, so it's quite a big move over here. So you see, right, the one thing I wait for is a candle closure outside the range, outside my resistance. Now, I don't buy at a support necessarily, right? And I don't sell at the resistance. What I do necessarily do is I will sell at the support that turned into a resistance, and I will buy at resistance as a resistance that turned into a support. So in the uptrend necessarily, like with a clear uptrend, I'm waiting that my resistance becomes the support, and then I'm buying. So let me show you guys. Let me go into this a little bit more deeper for you guys, okay? Just stick with me. Just stick with me. And again, if you're enjoying this video, please, a thumbs up wouldn't hurt you, and a comment really won't do much of a damage to you. It just takes a few seconds. Like and drop a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I will really appreciate it. Now, only if you want to learn more. That's the only thing. So let's go into this more. The market goes down. Okay. What you'll notice is that before it actually does anything, right, we have a resistance. So we have the resistance and we have the support. So yes, we have resistance and we have support, amazing stuff. We have resistance, let's put it as red, right? We have red and we have a support, we put it as green. So people will buy here, sell there. However, if the market is trending down, that support became the resistance. Because the market is trending down, I'm not gonna buy here. I'm selling there. You understand? And so let's do another example, right? So you see the resistance, it became there's a resistance right here. This is a resistance. Okay, so we put as people as red as resistance. I'm not selling here, right? Because it's a point in time where I can definitely watch out for that. If market breaks out above this, I can buy from. And if market breaks below here, I can sell from because I want to trade with the current trend. So what does this mean, traders? It's very simple. Okay. It's very simple. That the first thing you want to do in the market is to spot a clear trend. If you have a clear trend, let's do this. We have a clear trend. So let's say the trend is going up, right? You can see the market's trending. It's doing a range and then it breaks out again and then it does another range again. And now we can see that, okay, the market is moving up. What we want to do is we can spot the support area where that if it does break the supports, we know it will potentially go to the downside. But what are we looking for break? Is it a candle closes outside? A candle closes outside, right? Outside this support, and now that support becomes the resistance, and now we will sell down. Once the candle closes, we sell off. It's the same thing right here on top, right? We have the resistance. Once the candle closed above this resistance, let's make it green, closed above this resistance over here, that resistance became the support now. And now I'm buying up. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. As you see right here, we have a support, right? And we have the resistance. So the resistance, we can make it red, right? And the support, we keep it green. So like I said, let's say this respects this one. I'm not going to take the buy immediately, right? I'm waiting for market to clear the range. Once it clears the range and a candle closes outside this range, let's make it green. Now I can start taking my buys up because I want that continuation, that impulsive move to the upside. I'll show you guys a few more examples on the chart just to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, right? So you guys can understand it works on different time frames. I can show you in the 30-minute, the 1 hour. It works on all time frames. But the one thing I want to show you guys is that if you look very closely to the candles, you'll notice something. That let's look at the trend, right? If you look at the simple trend, that we can see that over right here, we have a high point. Then what happened? Market pushes down. We have another low point. We have another low point. All right. The market is trending down. You can see it's going down. It's pricing down. Already, if you did spot it out, we had the resistance, right? We'll have a resistance point right here. Okay. And we have a support area right at the bottom here. You can see once market closed outside that range, it sold off on the 30-minute time frame. This is massive. In fact, this is astronomical, guys. Let's keep this in mind. This is not a small time frame. This is a 30-minute time frame. This is good. It's quite a big trade. Okay, so you can see that market is trading a bit down right now. We have a little bit of range. Market closed outside the range. Now we have it sell off. You get there's a beautiful sell off again. Now we see, okay, there's a candle over here. Market slowing down. Okay, the market is coming from a downtrend, so we technically want to continue with that momentum. And however, we can see there's another range over here. So I'm not going to just sell here because look, the market can potentially just break up and continue. And I just don't want to buy just here because market can just sell off. So the best option is to wait for market to close with a candle, meaning we want to see a candlestick closure, a candle closing outside this range, right? So we want a bearish candle, which is my bearish candles are white and my bullish candles are blue. Or we want to see a bullish candle closing to the upside. Okay. And once that happens, once the candle closes, then I'll take my trade. So let's watch this one. Nothing as of yet. There we go. Candle close outside. Now, what do you think we can do? We can sell off this trade, sell this market, and we're taking it all the way to the downside. There you go. Now we can see we're moving out stops. We can see there's a beautiful trade over here. Right? Market ranges a bit again, but look at that beautiful trade. We can close it out. That is what I'm talking about. Even in this point in time, we had a range as well over here. You can see this range as well here. The market closes out and then sells off again. That is what I'm talking about, a candlestick closure trades. I'll always wait for this regardless of what I'm trading in the world. If I could just choose one methodology in the entire world to trade, this would be one of those methodologies. It's a simple way of using support resistance. It's nothing fancy. It's not this la-di-da type of methodology that, it looks smart and it's amazing. It's something, it's simple, but it's profitable and it works. If you're looking for something that really works in the market that gives you a clear entry when to buy and sell, then this methodology will be for you, whether you're advanced, beginner, or intermediate. Once again, traders, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget as well to please join the free live streams where I trade live on London session and New York session. The link for that is in the description as well. Join the group, I'll accept you in, and then we'll do the live streams together. There you can actually see us doing it live, how I apply this on gold as well in the market. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm signing out and I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers, traders.